Hey everyone, it's Evie with divinereadingswithagypsy. with a Gypsy. I'm back on social media, YouTube and Instagram. There was a 2 week span, a solid 2 weeks. I was just not doing any Instagram or any YouTube or anything of. I was still watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, but as far as me doing anything with Instagram or YouTube or anything like that, nada, was gone. I was gone. But I thought it would be good to talk about it in update slash year head update on the month of November. What happened with the year head month of November? As I've shared in my previous month of year head, the Five of Cups actually is my year card, and actually for the month of November, it is the Knight of Cups. So immediately before I get into my stories and using the tarot as a storytelling, let me tell you a little bit about what the cups really do. It is really emotionally based. It's feelings, emotions, and stuff. Especially if you have the Knight of Cups on top of the Five of Cups, you really got yourself really an emotional wreck, in my opinion, because you're really feeling all these feelings and you're just not sure what they are. That you're just feeling them. The Knight of Cups is really action and emotions. It's really just feeling the feelings. It's just going through the feelings. You're just feeling it. You're really feeling it. It's nothing bad. You're just feeling everything that's going on, and so that's where I'm going to use my tarot cards to tell a story. And then I'm going to end the story with a really good, funny story or a funnier story. Um, so in the beginning of the month, I was really um, Halloween night, I should say, Samhain night or the night of Samhain. I was definitely crushed and ruined with the thoughts and ideas of with my daughter going back into the hospital with a potential blockage. I didn't really talk about her illness or her condition, but she is has an ostomy bag and she has an ileostomy. So if you want to know what I'm going through, on top of two screaming twins rolling around on the floor, and that's part of the reason why I have hard time making YouTube videos, is my daughter is a has an ileostomy, so she doesn't poop through her bottom. She has a bag for that. And if she is blocked in her intestines and things like that because of adhesions and things like that, because of her multiple surgeries, that's why I am a regular at the hospital. And if you're wondering why I was going to the hospital like 2 times this past month, my daughter has adhesions in her guts from her previous surgeries that are making these flaring up her guts and flaring up that blockage every now and then. So I'm already entering the month of November with a lot of nightmares of, oh my God, will it happen again? And a lot of feeling that it's just not doing so well. Things are just not going so well or doing so well. So I'm already going in the month feeling these feelings. And so that leaves me my avant garde self feeling a little bit more Queen of Cups and Princess of Cups. Just feeling the feelings and not really you're just kind of going through the motions. You're just kind of going through the suspended in space kind of emotions. You're not really um, living. You're just kind of just in that state of feeling and emotions. You're just constantly feeling. You're just not able to have a clear head. So when my daughter had to go to the hospital again in the middle of the month of November, I had to have some time of reflection. I just really had to draw myself back, take some hermit time, and just reevaluate what is really important to me in my YouTube. And that gets into my other card sets that I have. that I've been really acting on my YouTube skills. This is the Knight of Swords, by the way. I've been really working on my YouTube skills and things like that. But I felt like this past month, just because I'm in that hype state of acting in emotions, that my ideas and my YouTube stuff kind of is shitty. It kind of all went to crap. It's kind of shitty. I'm not gonna lie. I just not feeling that creative vibes. I was not, even though I was doing a lot of the good things like the live chats and the doing some really good outreaching to the community. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't feel that creativeness was there in my acting in delivering. My action and deliverance was not there. It's there's no creative juice. There was not anything that was original or new. Like the month of October, I felt the originality, but yeah, and I was going through a hard time with a different subject matter in the month of October, and so I guess it's a place of temperance that I have to come back to, and it's a place of knowing what's important and what the balances in your life of between the social media and knowing what's the balance of social media and balance of the real world. And that kind of gets into a different video or topic matter, but that's kind of where I've been. To conclude my video with a good story, let me see if I can pull up my picture on the phone real quick and see if it will um, look okay on camera. So I don't know if this is actually going to look good on camera or not, but it's going to be interesting to find out. Okay, yeah. I don't know if you can see my picture, but this is my witchy. Come on, it's this way. This is my witchy Samhain outfit. I had the deep makeup. I had the eyeshadow. I think you can see it. Okay. I had the eyeshadow and yeah, you can see it better. I had my eyeshadow, deep makeup, big feather earrings, and the whole 9 yards. I had it all going on. And I actually was gonna wear a turban and all that stuff that night to be a fortune teller. And here I am, all dressed in my attire, my big overcoat size. It's very embroidered or green over leafy overcoat and red the black tank top just to kind of neutralize it. Jeans and cowboy boots. I was rocking it. Eyeshadow, maybe some lipstick, and I am going into the ER that night. This is Halloween night, Samhain night. Going into the ER, all rocked in my clad, gypsy styling and freestyling it. And because my daughter had a block, we thought things that she has a block, and so we take her to the ER because that's what they tell us to do when she has a block. So I go in there rocking the do, and I didn't have my turban. I just took my turban off and everything. So I rock the do, and I am greeted by a familiar doctor that is working on Judith's case, and he knows me from the month of September. Yeah, it would be the month of September. In the middle of September, my daughter was staying in the hospital for a full week. I don't know if I posted that on Instagram. I might have mentioned something about it in social media, but she was in a hospital for a full week because what was supposed to be a simple surgery turned into a full blown fiasco. It was pretty bad. But so we are on almost a first name basis, kind of with some of these doctors, and he's one of them. And to kind of get off my story for a second, you got to understand something about UVA hospital, the UVA hospital. All the doctors in there are like eights, nines, and tens, so they're very hot individuals. They're good looking. It's like they have looker has to be on the resume. So every single time I'm taking Judith to the doctor's appointment, I'm like getting my makeup on and my, trying to look my best for all these hot doctors, even though I have my husband there. Terrible, I know. Hey, good look at would not hurt a damn thing. But yeah, so they're all hot doctors, by the way. So I recognize this doctor, and I'm like, hey, so and so. And so I say, I'm a little emotional, and I'm all riled up. I'm really feeling the Knight of Cups right there. I'm just kind of just crying and kind of ruining the makeup, just a incy wincy bit and all that stuff. So to really make the story funnier, so I spent the whole week in the hospital with Judith on the month of August, where we really met that doctor. And I was in the hospital a lot, sleeping in the room. And all of a sudden, you see these crowd of doctors coming in at 6 o'clock in the morning and checking up on Judith. And here you are sleeping in with the covers over your head. And you probably have, I think I was even wearing some attires that were questionable to be out in public anyway. Like you're rocking pajama bottoms in a functioning hospital, and then you're also on top of that having your tank top or sleeper top or something like that, and maybe you're wearing a rock t-shirt or something like that. You're one of your pull out your old rock t-shirts, and you're kind of rocking the not so attractive look. Let's just put it that way. So this night I am really rocking the gypsy outfit, and the only thing I'm missing is my turban. I still have my heavy lipstick. I still have my heavy eyeshadow, and then all of a sudden this doctor turns at me and just looks me up and down, and goes, "Wow, I've never seen you with makeup on." What? I was just having one of those moments of what? My doctor. Uh huh. I know it's on your mind. So yeah, he says, "Wow, I've never seen you with makeup on," and looking me up and down. And I'm thinking to myself, I was in a moment of stunness because one, my husband was there. Two, it's not like I was in a very attractive uh attire that is like notably known for your yeah, I'm not rocking any shorty shorts or pumper t-shirt tank top. I am really rocking my vibe here. And I got this doctor giving me a really big compliment of me wearing my makeup, and I was and things like that. And wow, you look really good with makeup on. I never seen you with makeup on, kind of thing. And I'm like, uh, I just had to end it with that story because it was a really good story. Oh my God, you're kidding me. The one moment where I'm not feeling so hot, that is the one compliment you can rip out of your ass. Oh, that's the story of my life as far as men goes. If I was not having a oh, there you go. And that is my conclusion of my year-ahead spread cards and spreads for the month of November. And you have yourself a good December, and I'll do probably a year ahead spread for the month of January, and I probably am going to do it on New Year's Eve if I can. Trying to do I'm probably going to try to do a year ahead spread, and I'll try to do it on like a footage of my year ahead spread. If I'm not going to do a video of it, I'm certainly going to to do a photograph and put it on Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at divinereadingswithagypsy. Long title, I know, but then same there is here. And I hope you all have a good day.